Yo, what's good? It's your boy GZK Audio, back at it. I have officially created 300 beats. That's about 13 and a half hours of runtime. Damn! In today's video, I'm sharing 7 insights from over 300 beats made. That's over a year and a half of producing. Whether you're a seasoned producer or an absolute noob, you will be able to gain something from this video. Number 1, loops are your friends. For some reason in the producer community, loops have a really bad rap. Whether it's some YouTube comment or somebody on TikTok, everybody says that if you use loops, you're not a real producer. This is complete BS. I guarantee you all of your favorite producers use loops from time to time. Loops are one of the easiest ways to inspire your workflow or just create a batch of beats all at once. Now, it is true that you shouldn't rely 100% on loops, but if the situation calls for it, got a fresh pack of loops, you should not feel bad about using them. Just don't become reliant on them. By the way, if you need loops, check out my Discord, first link in the description. Number 2, learn an instrument. The thing that has leveled up my music production the most has been learning an instrument. My instrument of choice is the guitar, but any instrument you choose will help you. The greatest benefit you get from learning an instrument is just the deeper understanding of music itself. Being able to play chords on a guitar or on a piano, it helps you understand the relationship between 2 different chords or 2 different notes, and how to write solos even, and all these things, they all come together and they're all going to help you in your music producing career. So learn an instrument. Number 3, consistency is king. Now, I know this has been said millions of times before. That's because it is so true. If you can be anything at all, be consistent. There's a reason that this tip is in every self-help book, video, course, anything you can imagine. This tip is always in there. Staying consistent and hopping in your DAW on a regular basis is crucial for your success. The times when I've been inconsistent, I've noticed a setback in my skill level. When I am consistent though, I'm able to pump out beats like butter. They just fly out of my MacBook like nothing. This is where you want to be if you want to sustain a career as a producer. You have to stay consistent. If that means making a beat every 3 days, then do that. You don't have to make a beat every single day. Just make sure that you're consistently hopping in your DAW. Number 4, train your ears. I think this is one of the most overlooked skills a producer can have. Training your ears to have good listening skills is what separates the good producers from the great producers. Now, I'm not saying you have to have perfect pitch, but being able to listen to a mix and pick out different elements and hear them individually is going to allow you to understand how and why the song is giving you the feeling that it's giving you. This ability also allows you to recreate songs, which in my opinion is the absolute best way to learn. Being able to hear the difference between a snare with a little bit of reverb, a snare with no reverb, this is a skill that will set you apart from the pack. Having good listening skills is a must in today's age of production. Number 5, try new genres. Now, this is an area that I could definitely work on, but hey, we're all trying to get better here, right? Trying a new genre will test out your beat making skills and force you to think outside of the box. If you're a trap producer, make house music. If you make lo-fi, try out R&B, try some pop, try some rock production. There's tons of genres out there to try. And the good thing about trying new genres is that all the skills you learn for a certain genre will carry over to another genre. Just because it's not the same genre does not mean that the skills do not translate. They definitely do translate. And it's okay to produce mainly one type of music, but you can't do that every single time. Every once in a while, you have to add some spice, you have to add some variety and get some newness, or else you're gonna lose your passion, your spark. And who knows, you might even fall in love with a new type of production. You might make lo-fi music, find out that you love it, So why not at least give it a try? Number 6, get feedback. Getting feedback on your tracks is the quickest way to improve. You can either send your beat to producer friends, join a producer community, or send it out to some artists you know and get their feedback. But getting feedback on your music is crucial for your improvement. Oftentimes, you don't know exactly what is wrong with your beat, but you can tell something's off. And it takes somebody who's never heard this beat before, who doesn't know who you are, who doesn't have the same frame of reference as you do, to come in, listen to it, and say, maybe try this. Getting a second opinion on a track will always be beneficial in your beat making career. Number 7, last but certainly not least, mixing is important. If there's one skill that differentiates the pros from the amateurs, it's mixing. You can have the best melodies with the greatest sound selection in the world, but if your mix is terrible, nobody's gonna listen to it. They'll turn it right off as soon as the beat drops. Having a satisfying beat comes from the mix itself. The difference in the variation between the loudness and the softness and how well everything meshes together to form this track, it's all about mixing. If I had to relearn beat making all over again, mixing would be top priority for me. Once you learn to mix, you can make almost anything sound good. But always remember, you cannot polish a turd. If the beat is trash, no amount of mixing will save it. But if the beat is good and the mix is terrible, you're gonna ruin the beat. So the mix has to be there. And there it is, 300 beats later and 7 tips for you. Stay in the lab and keep creating.